Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with my holy grail, what's in my makeup bag. So basically I'm going to be showing you everything that I keep in my makeup bag that I take with me whenever I travel, whenever I sleep over at a friend's house. So all of these things are my favorite of all time. These products never fail me and I always end up going back to them. A lot of people have been asking me ever since I started my channel, what are good starter makeup products? And I feel like these are all very good staple makeup products to have in your kit. So without further ado, I have a hair in my mouth. Let's just get started. So let's just get right into it. So this is what my makeup bag looks like. It's filled to the max. So the first thing that I can see is my Laura Mercier powder, because I don't know what's in this, but it really is the best powder out there. A lot of people say this, but I don't know. There's something about this. It's annoying because it's on the expensive side, but I mean, I've never tried a powder this good. A good alternative that I found for the Laura Mercier powder is the RCMA No Color powder. I'm gonna try to take it out of my makeup collection. Just a minute. So it looks like this. This one is really cheap and it's really good, as you can see. I'm almost out of it. But this one, like I said, there's just something about it that just makes it the best. It makes your skin look like super smooth and just airbrushed. I don't know. It's magic. But if you're on a budget, this one is a close second though. Then in my makeup bag, I also have hand sanitizer and Vaseline. This is my favorite hand sanitizer. It's from the brand Cutie Cura. I just love the smell of this and it really does a good job at keeping my hands clean. Because guys, it's pretty important for you to have a hand sanitizer in your makeup bag, because you just don't want to be touching your face and your makeup brushes with your dirty hands, because you don't want any bacteria near your face. You're gonna break out like crazy. You just don't want to do it, girl. Do yourself a favor. And then I also have Vaseline, because no matter how expensive your lipstick is, it's just not gonna look good if your lips are dry and cracky. Vaseline is what works best for me. I used to have a really hard time finding a good chapstick, but yeah, I found that Vaseline works really good, and plus it's a good thing to have in your bag because it's multifunctional. You can use it on your lips, on your elbows. Vaseline is really good for that, and it's a quick fix for dry patches. So in my makeup bag, I always keep one foundation and one BB cream. Well, not really a BB cream because I don't like BB creams, but a foundation that's really lightweight and that feels like a BB cream. The one I like to use is from Urban Decay, and it's the One and Done Naked Skin Hybrid Complexion Perfector, and it has SPF 20 in it. But yeah, actually there are a lot of days where I don't wear foundation at all. On a day-to-day basis, I don't wear any foundation, just concealer. But sometimes I just want my skin to look a little bit nicer and a little bit more airbrushed. And so this is what I use on those days. It gives a beautiful finish and it leaves it feeling like fresh, if that makes sense. I also like the fact that it doesn't have a really strong scent to it, so it's really good for sensitive skin as well. And it has this really cool pump, so you can control the amount of foundation that you need. It also helps you to not waste a lot of it, because I've had this for a long time and I have all of this left. So this one I really like. Then my favorite foundation that I always take with me everywhere is my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. Everyone knows I love this thing, and it's really weird because I do have combo skin, so I'm oily here but I'm really dry here, and this for some weird reason doesn't make my skin look weird. It doesn't dry my face out, so it's really weird, but it really is the best foundation. I really recommend you try it. Everyone that I watch on YouTube that has tried this foundation says it's a really good foundation. So yeah, I legit have 4 bottles of this in multiple shades because I self-tan, so I never know what color I'm gonna end up being. Then if you're like me at all, and if you spend your night watching Netflix and YouTube instead of sleeping, then you definitely need a good concealer in your life. Right now I have the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in my bag, and it's in the shade Light Neutral. I usually would have my Fit Me Concealer in here instead of this one, just because the Fit Me Concealer by Maybelline is my all-time favorite concealer. It's just really good, trust me on this one. It's super full coverage. It's creamy, it doesn't crease, it makes your under eyes look like heavenly smooth pillows. It's really nice. but the shade tape is also really good. It's super high coverage, and this one you don't really need to set if you don't have oily skin. I like it. I just don't gravitate towards it because it's pretty pricey, and I just like my Fit Me concealer a little bit better. But yeah, I'm all out of that one for the moment, so that's why I came back to this one because it's my second best one. So then to bronze and contour my face, I have this palette right here by MAC. I have a lot of products that I really enjoy as well. My Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette I always take with me on vacay. I've talked about this palette a bunch of times, so that would be a really nice, cheaper alternative. But these have a nicer formula, obviously, because it is more expensive. So that kind of makes sense, but it just makes your bronzer and contour look flawless. It's just like swipe, done, good to go. It's just really good. And this one is the Pro Sculpting Powder from MAC, I think, and it's in the shade Sculpt. It's what I have on right now. And then for contouring, so like right here and like to make shadows, like nose contouring, etc., I have this one, which is called Taupe. It's incredibly like smooth and finely milled. Like if I want to make sure that my makeup is like on fleek, ready to slay all of these mofos, I turn to these ones. If you don't have the same skin tone as me, I really recommend you go to the MAC store and ask to get matched for a good bronzer and a good contour powder, because trust me, you'll really love them and they're super easy to work with. So I think they're an absolute must in everyone's kit. Then for blush, I would usually just take a blush palette. I just have this one in my bag because I have a lot of options, but on a day-to-day basis, I just use my Essence blush and I love it. To me, it doesn't feel like a $2 or $3 blush, you know what I mean? Again, I really like the MAC blushes though, like, don't get me wrong, but L'Oreal makes good blushes, Milani makes good blushes, Essence makes good blushes, so just save that money and put it in a good translucent powder like that Laura Mercier one, or even like a nicer foundation that you've always wanted to try, like, I don't know. Then for eyeshadow, I usually just take one single eyeshadow palette with me just because there's just everything that you need in one place. You don't have to have like 5 or 6 different like single eyeshadows. The one that I have in my makeup bag right now is the Yes Please palette from ColourPop, which looks like this. And so yeah, it has a lot of different colors that you can choose from, which is perfect because you can create a lot of looks with just this teeny tiny palette that just fits so nicely in your makeup bag. I swatched this in my last video, by the way, and it is what I have on my eyes right now. I'll have it linked right here if you want to check that out. And then in my makeup bag, I always keep 1 or 2 pairs of eyelashes because I don't know about you guys, but I wasn't blessed with the fullest, longest eyelashes, so I do really like to have some eyelashes. But if you're not a fan of eyelashes, then obviously you don't need to have this in here, but I really like them. So the ones I really like at the moment are these ones from Coco Lashes, and they're in the style Venus. They're just very like separated and long, and they just make your eyes look like you're a doll, and I guess I like that look, so I have those ones. And then I also keep this in my bag, which is a lash case. And this, guys, is my secret to keeping my lashes alive for the longest time possible, because lashes are expensive, I'm not gonna lie. Especially if you're just gonna use them 2 or 3 times, then put a new one on, like, no. When I come home from whatever I was doing that day, I take my lashes off, I take my makeup off, and then I'll clean my lashes. So I'll just take the glue right off and I'll just put them right in here. I do have 1 pair of lashes in there, and yeah, this thing is just a lifesaver. Like, it has saved me from losing my lashes, it has saved me from like getting them all messed up. So I really love this. And I also have a pair of tweezers in there because I just put my lashes on with tweezers. I just find it easier that way, but yeah. And obviously it's also really good to pluck some hairs away, so this is just always with me. Okay, so then to go with that, you obviously need a good eyelash glue, and the best that I found was the House of Lashes eyelash adhesive in the clear version. This glue is foolproof. Like, you can go out in a blizzard, there can be mad wind, a tornado, like water, like you can go swimming in this. This is awesome. But now for the people who don't like to wear strip lashes, I recommend a good mascara. And mascara is it's kind of a personal thing. You kind of had to like try and see what works best for you, I guess. But with that being said, I used to be obsessed with mascara before wearing lashes so much, and I've tried a lot of mascaras, but then I found this one, which you can tell I like it because the writing is all gone. And this one is the Telescopic Mascara by L'Oreal. And this, guys, if you have Asian lashes that are very, very like short and stubborn and like that stick down like this, I'm sure there are some of you guys out there that have the same problem as me. This one is a really good one because it really separates your lashes, and plus you can just put on some more and some more and some more, and it will just like keep on getting longer and longer and longer. And yeah, it's really good. I love this one, and a lot of people rave about it, so I'm sure it's good for a lot of people. So if you've been on the lookout for a good mascara, maybe try this one out, and definitely let me know if you ended up liking it, because I would really like to know, because I'm obsessed with that mascara. Like, anytime someone asks me for a good mascara, that's the one. Okay, so then I have my favorite part of makeup, which is highlight, and it's also why I have so many different types of highlight in this bag. I have powdered highlights, cream highlights, and loose highlights. So I know it's crazy, but I love highlighting, so yeah. This one is the first one that I'm gonna mention, and I just love these types of highlights because they are perfect for when you don't want to wear any makeup at all. I'm talking like no concealer, no brows, no nothing, but you still want to look like fresh and good and like glowing and glistening. Then I really recommend this one. This one is the NYX Strobe of Genius, and it's basically just holographic highlights, and like it just gives you the most amazing like glow. Honestly, it just makes your face look like you just came out of the womb, basically. It gives your face a very like baby-like look, and everyone needs something like this because you don't want to wear makeup all the freaking time, and sometimes it's really refreshing to see someone without makeup. But obviously we're not all blessed with like perfect baby butt skin, so something like this is really nice to like enhance your natural beauty. So yeah, I really recommend this one. But then I also like to have cream or liquid highlights because I just find that they're really nice to put on its own because it gives you a very like glow from within kind of look, which is really pretty. But it also really helps to like make your powdered highlighter look very, very blinding and very like potent. I kind of think of it as a primer for my powder highlight. It just really helps to make my powder highlight look very beaming and very like pigmented and all the good stuff. So I always keep something like this in my makeup bag, and right now I have the Super Shock Cheek highlight from ColourPop in the shade Flexitarian, and as you can see, it's gorgeous. This one is really pretty on its own, but like put something on top of that and that's even more like shabam, you know what I'm saying? It's really good. Okay, so now for powder highlights, I would typically have a highlight palette in my bag. Right now I have the Nicole Guerrero featuring Anastasia Beverly Hills one, because again it has a lot of different options, because like especially when you're on vacation, you could easily go from this highlight to this one, or like this one to this one, or this one to this one even. So like, but this is not my go-to highlight for when I'm just at home and I have all of my highlights available, because I do have a lot. And I am thinking about doing my top must-have favorite highlights kind of videos, drugstore and high-end. Highlights are just my favorite makeup products, so that's why I have so many, and that's also why I know highlights, so I think it could be a really cool video. And then I also have a loose highlight, because like I said, I'm a highlight fiend. This is just for those days when you're feeling like extra sassy and you literally want to blind someone. this is what I use this for. It's the Makeup Forever Starlit Powder in the shade 13. You need the tiniest bit of this, and that's why it's so small. But just know that if you love highlight, like, you need this in your life. I'm gonna finish off with the eye products because I do have some left. In my bag, I have this Anastasia De Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony. It's obviously really good. Everyone uses this. It stays on all day, even when it rains, and I would know because I live in Belgium and it rains all the time here, so trust me on that one. And then to set my brows and to give them a little bit more of texture, I do really like this L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. Basically, it's a brow gel mascara with fibers. Not only does it like set your brows, but it also makes it look like you have more brows because it has these fibers in it. This is a must-have in my eyebrow routine always. And then I have just one liquid liner because, guys, I'm super picky with eyeliner because eyeliner just looks best when it's really dark and like matte, and this one is like everything that you could wish for. The brush is tiny and you can just make the most precise wings with this thing, and it's really easy to use. Like, I was so afraid of liquid like pen highlights. I always used to use an angled brush and some gel liner, but then I tried this and it changed my eyeliner game. It made my wings a lot more sharp, so I like this one from NYC, and it's just the NYC liquid liner. Then for lip products, this is where it goes crazy again because I keep lip pencils, lipsticks, and a gloss. They just all go together. Like, I can just have one of these, so that's why I have so many. But there's only one gloss that I'm obsessed with, and it's the MAC and Mariah Carey lip gloss in the shade Rainbow Interlude. I'm obsessed with this gloss. It's the gloss that I have on right now. It makes your lips look delicious. You know when a girl has just really glossy lips that you just can't take your eyes off? That's exactly what this does. It makes your lips look so juicy and so nice. And then I also keep my lip combo of the moment, and these can vary. But right now I just have my ColourPop Ultra Satin Lipstick in the shade Calypso and my Revolution makeup in the shade Rain. So this is my favorite combo of the moment. But then I also have my go-to like lip pencils, because sometimes I don't want to have a liquid lipstick on my lips because it can feel a little bit heavy. These are the things that I use on my lips every day because you don't feel them at all, and it lasts all day and you barely have to touch them up, so they're great for every day. And here I just have my favorites. So I have my MAC lip pencil in the shade Soar, and all of these are super tiny because I'm not kidding when I say I use these every day. Then I have this next one in the shade Natural, and then my other favorite from MAC is the Spice lip liner, which is super good. And then I also have this, which is a recent favorite, and it's this really gorgeous red orangey lip pencil, and it's from NYX, and it's in the shade Summer Tease. I love to keep this in here for a pop of color because I don't always like to have like nude pink lips, you know? And so the same goes for this one. This one is the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipstick in the shade Creeper. This is my favorite like red lipstick. The color of it is just beautiful. I just haven't found anything like it ever, so I really like this one. Okay, then finally the last thing that everyone needs in their makeup bag is a good setting spray. I have the MAC Fix Plus one, and I do really recommend this because not only does it help to like freshen up your makeup, it also helps to make your makeup look less powdery. So I always spray this on whenever I'm done doing my makeup, but I found that it also works as a really good primer, and that's the way I've been using it for the past few years. When I first started using this, I didn't think it was really priming my face just because I couldn't see the difference in the way my makeup looked. But one day I stopped using this before doing my makeup because I just was like, I'm just wasting the product, you know? But then I noticed that my makeup wasn't lasting as long, so if you've tried this, you know how good this is. It's really refreshing. It like makes your makeup look so flawless. It makes your makeup look like skin, which is what everyone wants. So that was the last thing that I keep in my makeup bag. As you can see, it's all empty now. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it helpful, because I know that makeup can be a little bit overwhelming because there are so many makeup products out there, especially today. So yeah, I just thought I would share with you my holy grail makeup products, because I have been doing makeup for a while now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and again, I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day, and I'll see you in my next one.